Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, we back. We picking up now.
Yo.
It's picking up. Yeah, yeah.
Delete that first one.
Okay, there we go. Yo, yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy asshole Poppy.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Phil Goods. Wow.
We back with another episode of the Cold Field Show.
You already know it's about to get super spicy, you heard?
Y'all already know how we do it, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah. Ha!
So apparently we was just having some technical difficulties. The sound wasn't coming through, but we back now. We in there. You know what I'm saying, man. Let's get back into it, man.
Yeah, man, we had a little technical difficulties, and you already know we wouldn't be us if we didn't have those.
I mean, I think they expected by now, like real shit. Like we almost a year into this shit, and we literally had technical difficulties.
Most expected, unexpected.
Stop,
Like,
man. What the fuck does that even mean?
You already know, my boy. Shit, you already know.
Hey, look, I've been trying to understand what the fuck that shit meant since the first time y'all niggas said that.
Hey,
shit.
nigga, shit, certain things don't have to be explained. You should just know these things.
Nigga,
Now, what the fuck we sipping on, my boy?
Hey, man, look, tonight we sipping on some of that hometown tequila. Look, this shit straight out of Milwaukee. Well, it's imported straight to Milwaukee from Mexico, but we drinking on that Broche de Oro.
Bros,
Now,
de Oro.
I don't speak Spanish, so y'all gotta, I don't even think that's Spanish though. Broche, that's like
a little Frenchy.
yeah, a little French European or some shit like that. Broche de Oro, represado. No, hey, we didn't already bless the bottle, man. We finna bust
Bless
it.
the
I said this
bottle.
motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, this bitch though. This bitch sexy. This black look real good. This stained glass shit. I had to have it. Had to have it.
That's the shit that the vampires be sipping on. You heard?
Definitely look like this motherfucker got the blood of 7 orphans in it. Fuck you mean?
You feel me?
Nah, that don't smell too bad. I don't smell too much caramel with nothing in it. That kind of reggae. He ain't that thick either. He kind of.
Young light with it. Man, I want to know, man. Look, before we get before we get with the nitty gritty, I know all y'all heard about the brat having a baby.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. So the brat never came out as a stud, right? She never said she was a stud, but she dressed like a stud.
It's the brat.
So it's like she's sexy as hell, but her woman kind of fine too. Like how does that work when you the one that's like the boy, but you the one that's pregnant? Like
I don't know, shit.
then I don't.
You know, if you a bad bitch, you a bad bitch. You feel me? I mean, shit, bad bitches coming on different forms. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
trust
Feel me?
lesbians that been gay their whole life and then wait till they old as hell to have kids.
I mean, Shorty probably froze her eggs. You feel me? She was waiting on a time like this to grind like this.
Yeah.
It's a matter of.
Fuck out of here. She just want to rock. Fuck
Yeah.
But look, man, tonight we getting into it, man. Polygamy versus monogamy. The benefits, the pros, the cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the African American community, the conversation of polygamy and monogamy nowadays is kind of like, man, it's real big. Like, a lot of people is trying to figure out, okay, Kelly tapped in. What up, Kelly? She said her wife was having difficulty. So she couldn't carry it. Okay, all right, I guess that makes sense then. And I mean, when you really love with a motherfucker and you really fuck with a motherfucker, you gonna do, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So, shout out to the bride and her fiance or wife or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect. Whatever their title is to them and they do.
You think the news would have been just as big if her girl was carrying it versus the brat? Like, I think it was big news because it was the brat.
It was only big news because it was the brat. It was only big news because it was the brat. If it was her partner that was just pregnant, they would have talked about it, but it wouldn't have went, you know what I'm saying, the way it went. Because it's the brat, like I said, she give off that stud energy, even though she's never identified herself as a stud, but she give off stud energy. So to see her fine as hell, but looking like a nigga, but got the belly, like it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like The brat's actually a motherfucker too.
I mean, shit.
And a motherfucker too.
Yeah, she is a female.
And a couple motherfuckers, you feel? You know what I'm saying?
You think Bow Wow hit that shit?
The brat, nah, Bow Wow ain't hit that. Bow was too little. She could.
Motherfuckers be saying Bow Wow look like what's shorty name that walked on the stage with Jay-Z and shit?
Look, Bow Wow, Malik Wright mama, fucking Lil Mama. Yeah, they all related. They all related. Piggy from the Steve Harvey show, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They all related. Like they got the same face. You know, she really they mama in real life. Nah, she really they real mama type shit. But let's get into it, man. Polygamy versus monogamy, man. Like I said, as a black man, how do you feel about monogamy? Like, how do you feel about that lifestyle, like monogamous? When you hear the word monogamy, what do you think?
I mean, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit smell like.
Oh yeah, we didn't drink this shit.
This shit kind of. This shit. Hold on, man. My glass wasn't even clean, man. I got shit floating in my tequila.
That nigga wild, y'all. I'm finna get dirty.
I got shit floating in my tequila, y'all. I can't even drink this shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
This shit like spicy.
I can smell the spice in it. I don't smell too much.
Vanilla.
I don't smell too much.
Caramel.
You got
shit. That shit hit my chest immediately.
Yeah, it hit you.
That's that grown man shit, man. I
hope
y'all ready.
I ain't gonna lie. So what do you think when you hear the word monogamy? Like, how does that make you feel, man? What type?
I feel like, bro, monogamy, bro. That gotta be like. I'm not against it, and like I respect it, but I think that word, like, did it come from like Europe or some shit?
Monogamy definitely. Well, see, now here's the thing,
it's
man.
A Greek word or some shit, like.
I don't know where the word came from, but I can tell you that throughout history, there's been different civilizations. Some practice it, some don't. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't practice monogamy. Like shit, even animals don't necessarily practice monogamy. Like it's really only two animals in nature that
you
make
meet your
life.
one and shit, like that's cool and all, but man, like, I mean, like, I feel like you gotta get there. Like, honestly, like, to be with just one single person for a certain amount, like, forever, ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, deep. But then, at the same time, like, how deep, is the love, you feel me? Like, shit, I mean, is it real deep? Like, is we, like, really discussing and disclosing, like, who we are to one another? Like, are you judging me off certain things? I feel like, man, monogamy, like, motherfuckers look at monogamy like plain and simple, but I don't think it's plain and simple. I think that the ones that are, they very open to different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man, but we make it seem some type of way,
I mean, for me, monogamy is.
It's one person.
I feel like it's a forced situation. Like we out here in this world every day and we meeting people. You know what I'm saying? We learning, we growing. It's billions of people on Earth. Like how can you tell me? How can you tell me that just one person?
Cause you know what, bro?
Just one person is who I'm supposed to spend all my time with.
In other cultures and shit, they practice. You know what I'm saying? Like. I don't know how many of them do the whole monogamy thing, but like if you can take care of two households, you deserve two households or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's the rule. If you can take care of them,
yeah,
you feel me? Like that's true.
I'm not saying like go out here and get your
freak on.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, to be deep into it. You just got to look at the history of it. Like, I feel like monogamy keep people like more structured. Like, you can't really do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you following these rules and shit. And I be wondering, like, who the fuck made these rules?
Women. Fuck you mean? Females.
Somebody was trying to slow down some reproducing.
Females. Fuck you mean?
I don't even think females made this shit up.
Man, females came up with monogamy. Man, females don't like the idea they so-called niggas having other women, shit like that. You feel me? Monogamy came about with the feminist movement. You feel me? Fuck you talking about? I'm just talking y'all on, though.
I mean, it ain't to each his own, man. Like, everybody want that one. But then, like, I know motherfuckers, that's thriving in different situations as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to each his own, but...
Oh, my.
if I was in a situation, if I was like in a
Oh my.
in a relationship going towards like being married and shit, I would think being monogamy would be like the way. But like other than that, like I don't know, man. Like
All right, here we go already. They already coming with the crazy ass question.
that shit come heavy.
Would y'all be cool with y'all lady having multiple men? All right, so let's just
Damn, I told you. Didn't I tell you that shit?
let's just get straight into it. There's polygamy, and then there's polyandry. Would I be okay with my lady having multiple men? Fuck no. I'm not into polyandry. Polyandry is the act of women having more than one man. It's a real thing. Look it up. Do y'all research and get a little information on it. But would I be okay with that? No, I'm not okay with the thought of my woman having more than one man.
How many niggas shooting up that club?
Nah, but see, that's the thing, man. Women always try to justify this shit, talking about they can do what men can do. Y'all can't do what men can do. Maybe physically, but y'all was never meant to be a man. Y'all never meant to be. How is it cool? Because it's two different things. I'm into polygamy. I'm not into polyandry. It's men out there that's into polyandry. It's men out there that's okay with sharing a woman with another man. It's okay with that. But I'm not okay with sharing my woman with another man. I don't even have motherfucking group sex with. I'm not into that.
Yeah, man, you can't share your main thing, man.
If that's your man, if that's your woman, like why would I want to share her with another guy? Like that don't even make sense.
And then like, bro, that's like niggas be wanna fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas bitches and shit, bro. I don't wanna fuck no female that fanny nutted all in her like a million.
In her, on her, none of that shit.
He done did the percolator and that shit. You feel me? Like I don't want none of that.
All right, let's get into it. Jazz says she wanted. Can we give the definitions for polyandry and polygamy specifically? And then, so we're gonna start with monogamy. Let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying? We all know what it means, but let's get into it.
Let's talk about
The definition of monogamy is a relationship with one partner at a time rather than multiple partners. A monogamous relationship can be sexual, emotional, but it's usually both. All right, so monogamy, one partner at a time. One partner.
One-on-one. Shit. All right.
Let's get into polygamy. Polygamy is the practice or custom of having more than one woman, or, you know what I'm saying? Well, for a man, because polygamy is about the men.
It's about the men.
Polyandry is about the women. Polygamy is the practice or custom of having more than one wife at a time, more than one girlfriend at a time. Basically, you got more than one woman in your life. Like, that's just what it is. Now, polyandry is the opposite of that. Polyandry is a woman takes more than one husband or more than one boyfriend at a time.
Shorty in charge.
You know what I'm saying? So this still all boils down to like-mindedness. This still all boils down to aligning yourself with somebody that what you want. Okay. If you're the type of woman that feel like you deserve to have more than one boyfriend, more than one man, whatever the case may be, that's on you. I'm not here to judge you and tell you bogus or nothing like that. You're not the woman for me if you feel like you deserve to have more than one man.
Bro, I'm just gonna say it, bro. Shorty too spicy for me, bro. She too spicy for me because, like, damn, like, so we both in here just same girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I can't fuck her with. I can't go that way because.
What would be the purpose of a woman having two men? Like, what?
That's like an alpha ass female, bro. She running the whole show.
She gotta be.
And the nigga that's with her, shit. He, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he definitely a motherfucking. I don't want to say he a simp, but
he a sigma. He a beta. He below.
He under a beta, bro.
Ain't no alpha man finna have another man living in his household, kissing on his. Imagine coming home from work. Imagine
buddy sitting in that lane. They sleeping in the room.
Imagine coming home from work and this nigga on the couch playing games and shit, and your girl sitting there next to him rubbing his feet or some shit.
Damn!
You just came in the.
That nigga is hey, shit. One can say he wasn't an alpha. Shit, like he looking like an alpha while you working.
That's wild, though. She catering to both of y'all. She love both of y'all. They got I ain't saying he don't got a job or nothing. It could just be his day off. But just imagine you just came in the crib and your chick.
So y'all taking turns basically. So you get a Monday, he get a Tuesday. You get a Wednesday.
Nah, y'all
you
live
get a
together.
Thursday.
Nah, y'all all live together.
But I'm
type
just saying,
shit.
bro. So y'all all pounding shorty at the same time.
DP, double penetration. Group sex.
But you know what? It is some women out there that's definitely down for that shit. I feel like they some dog ass bebops.
So
What you mean?
So
shit.
Maribel said it's a no for me, dog. I feel you on that. You ain't wrong.
Salute. Fuck you mean shit.
Jazz said, so this is all for the benefit of men. What's the purpose of men having more than one woman? Okay, first off.
Wait.
Oh, get into it.
Let's really like, you know what I'm saying? Look. Let's talk about it. Think about it like this, right? Men can, have multiple women.
I got a video. I got a dope ass video for it. We're gonna
get
into that video in about 15 minutes.
But just think about it though. Man can have multiple women and then he can basically, he can take care of multiple women. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
a woman don't even want to take care of multiple men.
Hell no.
A woman don't even want to take care of one man.
Of course
You
not.
feel me? No, I'm gonna answer the question. She said, so this is all for the benefit of men. What's the purpose of men having more than one woman? It's not for the benefit of men. Again, there's polygamy and there's polyandry. But when you get down to it, it's not for the benefit of no individual person. Now, okay, let's just get into the topics. First of all, we're talking about polygamy and we're talking about monogamy. Poly in general, there's two different polys. Let's get into the sexual benefits of it.
For which party though?
For both. We're gonna discuss it all. We're gonna discuss all three: andry, polygamy, and monogamy. So the sexual benefits of monogamy. What do you feel like the sexual benefits of monogamy? I know for me, having that one woman that know my body, know how to touch me, know how to suck me, know how to whoop-de-woo wham, like it's nothing like that having that woman that just know exactly what to do. Bam, y'all been rocking for a few years.
You know what, bro? A lot of women don't be knowing what the fuck is going on, bro. Like they be trying to, they think a motherfucker want to rush, boom back, like damn, slow the fuck down.
Slow down,
truck driver, what's wrong with you?
You feel me? Like, so that's the benefit of monogamous sex. Everybody is, y'all got the time to take to get in tune with each other on a more personal level. Like, now polygamy, where a man got two women. Yes, it's a major benefit for the men, but I personally feel like you shouldn't get into a polygamous relationship unless both women are into women. One woman can't be into woman, and the other woman can only. No, they both gotta equally,
down, yeah.
and they gotta like each other. They gotta have a relationship with each other outside of you to a certain extent. Like when you go to work, if they both at the crib taking care of the crib, they gotta be able to.
They gotta be like sisters.
You feel me? On God, they gotta coexist.
Sexually
is better for, you know what I'm saying? It's better for the, I'm gonna say better.
I think
sexually is more,
the animal in them
it's more beneficial for the man sexually in a polygamous relationship. But if both women is into other women, then I mean, you know what I'm saying? Kelly tapped in, she said monogamy is safer. I mean, obviously monogamy is safer. But if you're in a polygamous relationship, y'all all got tested, y'all all on the same page, y'all agreed to this. You know what I'm saying?
So in a relationship, are we looking for safety or are we looking for like, what are we?
I mean, I think that's definitely one of the benefits of it, though. You know what I'm saying? I got that infidelity. We're gonna get into that part of it later. Infidelity, you brings diseases, brings kids, brings shit like that. If you cheating and you ain't being careful and shit like that. Again, monogamy is not about swinging. Swinging and open relationships, that's a whole different conversation. We can discuss that later. But right now, we're just talking about monogamy and polygamy as what they actually are. If people really want to get into what polygamy is about, polygamy was never about just sex. Sex wasn't the benefit of polygamy. Sex was just a benefit of polygamy. The actual benefit of polygamy was having more money, more people
having more, bro.
It's just about more. The three of us together can build something. Like a lot of men already be cheating, like having more than one woman. I say cheating for a lack of a better word. But a lot of men already be having more than one woman. Like, don't you think if, like, and then the girl find out, right? The main girl will find out, and she'll still fuck with him.
Facts.
But the other chick still fucking with him too, and now they competing with each other when they can actually work together.
Come together.
Yeah, you not gonna stop fucking with him, and you're not gonna stop fucking with him. So why not join forces and be a motherfucking Megazord, a power team? You know what I'm saying?
See, a lot of motherfuckers don't realize back in the day, bro, when you was married to an individual, whatever, y'all was married, and let's say your sister-in-law and your brother-in-law, you know, your brother-in-law died, you know, your husband was supposed to take in, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, his
A lot of times,
wife.
a lot
You
of
know,
times
that's how
throughout
it used to
history,
be.
that's how it go. If motherfuckers go to war together and one of them married and the other one not, they best friends or they brothers, and one of them die, the other one's supposed to go back and take care of his family, take his wife on and everything. Swear to God, that's how it used to be
It
one
used to
point
be,
in time.
bro. It used to be some real structure out here, bro. Now we just live like now motherfuckers just making up shit as they go. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's always new rules, new game changers.
Right. Two comments I want to get into. Jazz first. She said, by that logic, can't the same be said about polyandry? Actually, that's by that logic, that's exactly what it's about. It's the same exact thing. Again, I'm just not a man that's gonna share my household or my bed with another man. I can't do it personally.
That shit wild.
It's men out there that will. I'm not one of those men. Priceless tapped in. She said it doesn't work and it never have nowhere in history. How can you say that when there's people out there thriving in poly relationships right now? You answering from a personal point of view, and I mean I understand. You don't like it, you're not down with it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's a Western way of looking at a lot of shit. Like you gotta think, bro. Like we were different beings, bro, in different places. Like motherfuckers, like the way we live now is not our way of
How
living.
can you
bro.
say poly never works, never has, nowhere in history when there are black kings that had multiple wives, concubines? It's the same difference. When there are Greek kings, European kings,
Roman
that
kings.
even women for that matter, women queens, women conquerors that had more than one man. Like again, I think y'all be speaking from personal points of views too much and not subjective points of views. Everybody don't have the same thought process. Everybody don't love the same. I personally feel like I got enough love for multiple people. Love. Now, do I got enough patience and money and dick for multiple people? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? I probably can't handle multiple people from those aspects. But on a loving aspect, strictly from the genuineness of my heart and who I am as a person, no, I feel like I got enough love for multiple people. Like just straight up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might not be able to say that or do that, but I do.
You know, the biggest thing is it's like the weight that you put on your relationship. Like think about it. If it was three of y'all, the amount that y'all can fucking have out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? The more the merrier type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
I think, like, if y'all was looking to invest, you know what I'm saying? Have land and all that shit. Like, I think, like, when two people come together, it's one thing, but then when three come together, it's another. And it doesn't always have to be about sex, man. Like,
that's what I mean. No, sex is just one part.
Make everything so fucking complicated. Like, motherfuckers be so deep in, like so just on. Man,
because sex brings emotions. Emotions is attachment and all of that shit. She said, Jazz said, I just feel like someone is always going to feel slighted. She thinks about the show Sister Wives. The women talked about how difficult it ended up being for them. Now here's the thing about that. The narrative. The show Sister Wives is there to paint a specific image. It's media. They're going to show you a specific side of it, the side that they chose to narrate.
Facts.
But in reality, again, both women have to be. You can't. This ain't something you can do for the sake of your mate.
No,
you can't. And I've learned that about anything and everything where I was growing up and dealing with relationships. You can't do something for your partner. You got to do it because you have the same outlook. A threesome is no different. If your man want to have a threesome and he pressuring you and he constantly asking you and you finally give in one day, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going, and even if you do go through with it completely, you're not going to be happy afterwards because it wasn't something that you wanted to do. Again, for a polygamous relationship to work, the women have to actually be into each other outside of the man. They have to have their own relationship as well as the relationship with him, and they all have to agree on the same page what they there for. Are we here for sexual pleasure, or are we here for the benefit of building? I got a good job, she got a good job, he got a good job. We gonna all work, stack this money, and we gonna build something together. We gonna have some kids, and we gonna raise them together. Because over in Israel, with the black Jews, they have a whole community over there where men have multiple women, multiple wives. They all live together. They all raise their kids together, and it's working. It don't work for everybody because some people ain't built for that lifestyle.
Exactly.
You got to do what's for you. Don't do something for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, bro? On some real ass shit, majority motherfuckers over here, bro, they just follow the Western rules, bro. Like motherfuckers do not live how they supposed to live, bro. Like don't nobody really sit down and really talk about what they into and motherfuckers get the fucking, they get the get in a relationship off of that.
If a chick asks me, do I want 2 girlfriends? I'm gonna tell her flat out, yes. Now, I don't want. I'm not seeking a poly relationship. But would I have 2 girlfriends? Yeah, I would. If I could find two women that could both, we could all benefit each other and everybody happy in the situation and so on and so forth. Yes, I would definitely indulge in having 2 girlfriends. I sure the fuck would. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, cause at the end of the day, bro, everybody needs that balance and shit, right? If you did have 2 women or whatever the case may be, I think it would bring a sense of balance to that relationship. But like you said, how do these women, like, how do they coexist together? You know what I'm saying?
See, they keep tapping in. She said not just them, even with the Mormons. Again, y'all speaking about a community of people that are forced into a lifestyle, forced into a way of living. Think about arranged marriages. Don't nobody want to be told they have to marry a motherfucker just because they families came up with a deal or came to some type of agreement or arrangement. Don't no woman or man want to be forced to marry somebody that they have nothing in common with, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if this woman likes women and she likes men and she got a man and a woman that she like and they all like each other, how is you gonna say that they ain't gonna like be successful? Like you can't. That's a personal point of view. That's a personal point of view, and I can respect your personal point of view that you ain't into it or you wouldn't do it. It wouldn't work for you.
But a lot of these motherfuckers be flexing, bro. They don't really even know what they really into, bro. Motherfuckers ain't even tapped.
Motherfuckers ain't even experienced. They ain't tried nothing. You can't. It's just like food. It's just like food. You can't say you don't like something if you ain't never tried it.
Fact.
You can't say, oh, this nasty if you ain't never ate it. You feel me?
Oh, God, because let's think about all them little niggas out there that said that never eat the pea.
They didn't choose it. If you grew up Amish or you grew up Mormon and that's the lifestyle that your parents raised you in, you don't really think you have a choice. That's what you do. Just like a lot of black Christians. Y'all Christians because that was the lifestyle y'all parents put y'all into. Y'all grew up in the church and now y'all Christians just because that's what y'all grew up as. If these women grew up in the Mormon community and they seen their mom had a sister wife, they seen their auntie was a sister wife, they seen their brother got 2 wives, they was
and bro, and you know what?
Conditioned into that lifestyle.
That's what motherfuckers don't understand, bro. Like that traditional shit. Like if like let's go. I'm gonna jump off subject a little bit, but look, let's think about it like this. Let's say your grandfather was a doctor.
Austin
you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Doug.
Your grandfather was a doctor. Your dad was a doctor. You a doctor. 9 times out of 10, what your son gonna be?
A doctor.
A fucking doctor.
It's just like it's like indoctrination almost. You know what I'm saying? It's not a choice. It's not they didn't choose that. That's what they was like literally kind of forced into. Austin said, man, Austin a motherfucking fool. Shout out Austin, man. That's our old cameraman. Austin said some of these females on child support don't need the government. They need a sister wife to help around the house.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, now that go back into what I was saying earlier though about the women that their boyfriend then cheated on them. Got a side chick.
Man.
They know he got a side chick. You feel me? They don't stop fucking with him. And the side chick don't stop fucking with him. Y'all both fucking with him. But y'all want to fight and shit. Like, what's the point of y'all fighting when y'all can jam out together and make this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like fuck all the messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Come to the table, figure it out. Because you know what? A lot of motherfuckers, like, they can avoid going behind each other's backs with all that cheating shit. Like, cheating is in no type of way acceptable on no type of form. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all both came to the table, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm into this and I'm into that, I feel like that'll really drop the divorce rate as well. Motherfuckers actually explaining like what their sexual preferences are and what they into.
Oh man, people don't like talking. Women, I've learned that women don't like talking about sex unless they bring it up. Like even more sexually liberated women they want to be the ones to bring it up. So you can't just ask a woman what type of sex she into, because she gonna automatically think you trying to fuck. She gonna automatically think that's all you give a fuck.
So
You know what I'm saying?
So
Whatever.
you saying basically you feel like you gotta fuck in order to have that conversation to break that ice?
Yeah, honestly, on some real. Or you gotta wait for her to bring it up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because if she don't bring it up, she gonna feel like you won't. You know what I'm saying? You a thirsty nigga. You don't know how to have a conversation without talking about sex. Whatever. I personally feel like sex is a big part of a relationship and human nature. But let's get into the other side of the polygamy versus monogamy. Money. The financial aspects of it.
Money, cars, and blows.
Now nowadays we live in a society where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women up to date make their own money.
Man, shout out to the ladies, man, that's getting that paper.
But we also live in a society nowadays where a lot of women want men to take them and provide for them while they keep their money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we run into that in a monogamous relationship. Are you dealing with a woman that's trying to build, or you dealing with a woman that's trying to be carried to the top?
Oh, I need a builder running with me, my nigga. I ain't with none. I ain't carrying no motherfucker to the top. I don't do extra weight unless I'm in the gym. You feel me?
Now, by that logic, check this out though, right? This is where it gets sticky.
Go ahead.
By that logic, what you said in the beginning, if a man can afford to have multiple women,
yeah,
he should be able to have multiple women. Do you feel like do you feel like a monogamous relationship can be 33, 33, 33?
Hell yeah. I definitely think it could be like that. But come on, bro, like honestly, if you had, you had two partners, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that way to be like that's just like dreaming. And
if everybody bringing in a bag, hell yeah.
Bro, like the best team is a winning team. You feel me? Shit, let's like on some real ass shit. The best team is a winning team. It be so many motherfuckers in these trap situations because, bro, they don't really like be speaking on what it really is. Like, bro, I don't want to get in a relationship and I'm a cheat, bro. I'm not cheating. I'm not on no cheating shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm at the stage now where I'm not even on there, like at all. I'm not on there. Once I say I'm in you, I'm on you, I'm with you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But then again, I'm in on my life, bro. I'm not sugarcoating shit. And I'm not walking on no eggshells. I'm gonna let shit be. No, and I'm standing on it. Like,
on that, yeah.
Like that's what motherfuckers gotta understand. Like when you get to that point in life, like fuck sparing the motherfucker feelings. Like this is what it is. This is what I'm into. This is what I like. If that ain't it, shit, we ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts, no. If that ain't it, we ain't it.
Cause everybody want these motherfucking like movie ass relationships. They want this. They want to compare their relationships and shit.
Man.
Like motherfuckers gotta understand, bro. Your perfection and your happiness, you can't compare to nobody else.
Comparison is the thief of joy, man. Comparison is the thief of joy. So like when you break it down and they say the man that got the money can have as many women as he want, and you said you do feel like a poly relationship, any relationship should all be everybody building. Like, do you feel like the man that is trying to take care of multiple women deserves to have multiple women over the man that is trying to build with multiple women?
I feel like, man, look, bro, a man shouldn't have multiple women unless, like, okay, he can't, like, foot that bill. But at the same time, that don't mean he just, like, outright paying for everything. But what I'm saying is this. That man right there, he's established. He know what it is. Versus a man that has, like, he barely can stand on his own. You know what I'm saying? Then he putting both of these women in a fucked up situation where they both fighting for this nigga attention and shit. That's totally wrong. But if you are established, I feel like you know more of what you want versus like what you willing to accept and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got that pay, it's something about being financial stable. You just stand on your shit. I feel like you
stand on your shit.
You gonna stand on your shit.
Because you ain't gotta accept certain shit from people, certain ways and different shit like that.
That's like when you ain't got your shit together, you stand at a motherfucking crib. And the motherfucker say, man, yeah, I'm locking the door at 10 o'clock. You got to be by that crib by 10 o'clock.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't going to get in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When y'all think about it, man, tell me how y'all feel. Like, do you feel like Do you feel like a monogamous relationship is more financially sound than a polygamous relationship, or do you feel like the benefits of a polygamous relationship definitely outweighs the two income household? Um, Before I get into the video, I'm gonna hit this last little comment. Jazz said, also, poly anything is a no for me. I'd rather be single, honestly. People can live their lives, though. I feel you on that. You ain't, said no judgment to the people that do want to do it or that do participate in it. If it ain't for you, it just ain't for you. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna lie, bro. I ain't doing poly, bro.
Like, I don't think, like I said, I would try it. I've never done it. But I don't know if it'll be something that I could do long term. Again, it just,
Yeah, I'm not doing
you
that
never
shit,
know
bro.
until you try, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't feel like nothing wrong with it, but like when you talk about like more structure and shit, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like if me and my woman had an understanding and we both came to, a conclusion, like, okay, she know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's okay, we could bring another lady in, but shit, she want the same type of say so. Like I can respect that. That's why it is, bro. It's crazy what pay can do. Like with money. Like money does put you in a certain type of like on a certain type of situation where, look, this is cool and this isn't. And you can just flat out say that shit versus being broke. You ain't really got no money.
Type shit. This nigga Cash said, to answer your question, it's $3 more than $2. I mean, I guess so.
Damn right, my boy.
That pretty much sums it up in the question of what's more. Check out this man video. No, we finna have a tequila break. Check it out.
Tell me that they have had two women for 5, 10, 15, and 20 years, and they can't even get the women to speak to each other. Sometimes they have two families.
Would I want
would
I want to talk to a woman who's sharing perhaps the bed and the money and the social life with who I would deem as my man?
If you want to deal in reality, and if you are not insecure, and if you don't think that that robs you of something, you would want to know them. If he loves her, you certainly should want to know her. And that's a frightening thought to most of us. And I don't like that. I'm in agreement with everybody else. Our men ought to just have one woman. But that is not the reality. I'm trying to get us to deal with some reality for a change. Stop dealing with fantasy. Stop dealing with television. Stop dealing with imagination of how we wish things were. Let's deal with them how they are, what it is. And
but
if we deal with that, a lot of black men write and tell me that they have had two women for 5, 10, 15, and 20 years, and they can't even get the women to speak to each other. Sometimes they have two families.
Would I want to talk to a woman who's sharing perhaps the bed and the money and the social life with who I would deem as my man?
If you want to deal in reality, and if you are not insecure, and if you don't think that that robs you of something, you would want to know them. If he loves her, you certainly should want to know her. And that's a frightening thought to most of us. And I don't like that. I'm in agreement with everybody else. Our men ought to just have one woman. But that is...
Man, how y'all feel about that? Is she speaking facts?
I think she definitely speaking facts. Women do fear that.
I mean, or is it outdated? Is it outdated and misguided advice? Like,
I would say this, like, what she was saying is so fucking key. Bro, all you gotta do is get rid of the internet, and that shit is fucking valid in it, like, then shit, 10 years, like, 20 years ago.
I mean, yeah, the internet definitely changed the game. The internet definitely changed the game. Like, okay, but, like, look at it with, like, baby mamas and shit. Dude be having 2 baby mamas, 3 baby mamas, and they had this unnecessary ass drama and beef with each other. They don't even want to speak to each other. Sometimes they don't want to let the kids be around the other kids and different shit like that. Like, what's so hard? What do you think is so hard about females being able to?
I think, bro, look, it's hard for any woman to, accept that another woman basically at one point held that man's heart. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman can look at it like he valued her damn near the same as he valued her. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a scary thing for them to know.
But why does it matter, like, how I value a person? Like, again, if I got enough love in my heart for you to make, and what I'm doing with this person ain't taken away from what I'm doing with you, why do it matter?
Because, bro, they, over time, bro, they have been, like, you know what I'm saying, like conditioned to, like, this is the way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at every woman, like, with them wedding dresses and shit. Their whole dream is to get married. You know, it don't be, you don't hear a woman like, she like, shit, I need to be married by a certain age and shit. Like, they put that pressure on themselves and shit. So, like, what she was saying is so fucking, it's key, bro. Like, yeah, like, a man is, he might fall for another woman. He might go do this and do that. But understand, if you did get an understanding of the woman that he did get that spark from, or whatever the case may be, you maybe have an understanding of what you're missing. You know what I'm saying? Or you might can change the whole ordeal up. Like, anything is possible. But she right, bro. You should want to know who the fuck you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? On both levels.
Facts.
A woman, if he having unprotected sex with this woman, you know what I'm saying? He making love to you and this woman. You should want to know, you know what I'm saying, who he in tune with. You know, like it might be a fucked up feeling in your stomach, but then to have, you know what I'm saying, like clarity, like, okay, yeah, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to move in that situation. Like, you ain't always gotta bring a hammer to a hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Letitia Gomez, she said there comes a time you have to choose which one is more valuable. Some men don't know how to balance the two. Now, I don't agree nor disagree with your statement. I think that's a very powerful statement. But I got a question for that statement. If the man deems the other woman more valuable, then what? If that other woman he feels like brings more value to his life, then what?
See, there that whole thing go again. They competing. What the fuck? Who cares which one he looks at more valuable? If he, it's like, okay, it's like when a motherfucker was growing up, and they always wanted a fucking a challenger and shit. You know what I'm saying? They always wanted this certain challenger and shit, whatever, right? And then they get that motherfucker. They cherish the shit out that car. That car, everything, that's their baby. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, you know, a motherfucker want to get another car down the line and shit, but he want to keep his challenger. I mean, damn, I know I'm comparing the woman to a car, but at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, like,
Hold on.
you never know what motherfucking mind is at.
My bad. I'm going to cut you off, but she getting into it, and this is the type of conversations I like to have right here. She said,
Let's talk about
she said, then he don't need to. You want to play, but don't understand the rules. I'm sorry. What are the rules?
What are the rules?
Let's talk about
But
this.
she right. That's why I said you got to establish the rules, bro.
But no, that's what I'm saying. What are the rules? She's saying it like there's a predetermined set of rules. If a man chooses to have two women and he can financially afford both of them women, but the main woman values herself higher than what she really is, and truthfully, the other woman holds more value to that man, what usually happens? The main woman usually shows off some form of bitterness because you force that man to choose. Or sometimes the grass is greener on the other side.
Now I'm for going behind your back.
And I'm personally one of them type of people that feel like the grass is greener wherever you choose to water it personally. But sometimes the grass on the other side already greener, already fresh. For some reason, it just rained a little bit more on that side and it keep it watered. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot, like I said, and Julia just said it. She said that plays into comparing yourself to the last person. I believe both sexes do it. It also goes into women comparing themselves to men. And I don't understand why y'all do that shit. There's polygamy and there's polyandry. Again, if you want two men, go find you two men. Ain't nobody saying y'all can't do whatever y'all want to do. We ain't passing no judgment. But the comparisons, I think that's where the problem come in at.
I think, bro, two men for a woman would be harder to find versus a woman in an open relationship. If she was in an open relationship, I think that would probably be way more easier and motherfuckers long as move along. I don't think like too often that two men is gonna really to be like, you know, like
it's a couple men. I done seen a couple of these. They didn't got married to these, you know. But I mean, again, that's them. I ain't gonna
knock nobody to each his own. Like if you wanna, like, bro, I'm not finna be in a room with another nigga, bro. Like tagging, you feel me? Like we not finna be doing that shit. Like I'm not on that.
Right.
I'm not finna be knocking shorty down with you, bro. And then you not finna be knocking her down after me.
After I leave, I'm at work. Like I said, I come home, y'all chilling and shit.
Fam, you got your face in it, face deep in it. Buddy just blew the whole load in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Letitia tapped back in. She said, if you enter into a relationship, even with one person, you already have an obligation to nurture the love. And if you don't have enough for one, it shouldn't be two. How you know he don't got enough? Like, if he don't got enough for you, why is you with him? See, y'all be adding context that don't even be in the situation. Why? What do you mean he don't got enough for one? Who are you to tell that man he don't got enough love for more than one person? If you don't feel like he got enough love for you, why is you even with him or fighting to keep him? Because that's the part that I don't understand. If you feel like this nigga ain't shit, why is you trying to fight this?
Comfortability, bro.
They do it.
Women. I feel like women accept certain things as long as certain things are remaining the same, like, and they get comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga paying for certain things, she willing to put up certain things. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga providing, like, he making sure, like, this, that, and the third is good, she go accept certain things, you know? That especially if she ain't got her own bag, or her own whatever, and she dependent on that man. Now, versus when a woman got a bag, I feel like that woman got more of a say so in the situation too. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, nigga, I got a bag too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can run the bag up. Like, I need a woman. You know what I'm saying? The woman for me is that motherfucker we can run up a bag with. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't into, like, you know, dibbling dabbling with too much. I don't want too much on my plate. You feel me? Shit, like, you know, like on some real ass shit. Cause I the older I get, the more I understand. Like, I'm trying to remember what story it was. It was a man that had 4 wives. You know what I'm saying? And the first wife, you know, she loved him dearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, loved his dirty drawers type shit. Then the second one, you know, she loved how you fuck. The third one, she loved, you know what I'm saying, the money that he brought to the situation. And then the fourth one, she loved the attention.
The status.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the status and shit.
It was about a king. I remember this.
And then on his deathbed, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, the 3 got what they wanted, but the one that loved his dirty drawers, she was sitting right there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never, like, weathered her away. So that's a bigger thing right there. You got to think about, like, when you get involved with another, that don't mean they gonna have that same love.
It don't mean that. Now, okay, matter of fact, let's get into that love and loyalty when it comes to polygamy and monogamy. Like, the benefits of loving one person is, again, lifetime companionship with a person that knows you better than anybody else. You and this person spent a significant amount of time together, and y'all built something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all learned together. Y'all learned each other. But in a polygamous relationship, most times it's 2 people that's in a relationship bringing somebody else into their relationship. How do you feel like the love and the loyalty would differ from a polygamous relationship to a monogamous relationship?
All right. Okay, with the monogamous relationship, it's like this. I feel like there was something missing. You know what I'm saying? Both of them both are looking for, like, some type of, like, they trying to feel something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want the relationship to work, but they want to add a little more.
No, I'm saying, like, how do you feel like the love is different? Like, based on, like, the 2 people versus 3 people.
The love is definitely different because you got, like I was saying earlier, bro, you got that one that you know dependable as fuck. Is go hold it down. She been there. But then you get this other one, bring some excitement, something new. You know what I'm saying?
But what if she? That's what I'm saying. Now that's what I meant earlier when I said valuable. Though, what if she turned out to be shit damn near more valuable than the first one in ways like that? Like,
but I feel like this. Look, she can definitely be more valuable, but if you and your partner is solid, that brings value to your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not one-sided. It's not just all about the man. Y'all both agreed to having this, you know what I'm saying, this other party come into your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sharing this, you know? Y'all together. Now, if all that jealousy shit come into it, like, it'll never work. Like, jealousy destroys
That's
everything.
what I mean, like that loyalty. Like, do you think that third party is going to have...
I feel like that third party can be loyal to the 2 because I feel like, okay, they picked that third party for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And then, like who's to say, like, that them 2 don't love that third party as much, you know what I'm saying, as they love each other? Like, you know, like, people are wired different. Beings are wired so fucking different. Like, let's think about it, like, in life. Who are rules like the rules. Who are the rules here for the government? Good people or bad people?
All people, shit.
Yeah, it should be all people, but rules are really here to govern good people. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bad people gonna do whatever the fuck they want, regardless of the rules. Motherfuckers gonna do whatever they want. Now, when you look at it like that, like, you would think the rules are for the bad, but they're not. They're for the good. For the good to feel safe and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, these rules are in place, so motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing to go against these rules. But a bad motherfucker like, man, fuck that shit. Fuck them rules. I'm gonna live my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna test this shit. I'm gonna jump over this. I'm gonna go over that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, not just because they want to define the rules, it's because they know these rules are bullshit, bro. The rules are bullshit. Everything that's set up is set up on bullshit. Think about it, bro. We went from arranged marriages, and marriages back in the day was based off business. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers come together, it's business. It wasn't out of love. Marriages became out of love in the United States. It wasn't based on love in other countries and shit. It was based on business. Like, how the fuck my family finna get some motherfucking power? Or how the fuck my family finna get this money? We owe motherfucking 100,000 in debt. We 100,000 in debt on this property, on this business we got going on. It was business, you know what I'm saying? But now we want to look at it as marriage is all about love. No, it's two parties coming together, having an understanding. It should be two parties coming together, having an understanding, and willing to build on what they both got right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Coming together. That's like a whole thing. Like, what about, like, you know what I'm saying? Sharing accounts and shit we was talking about last time, right? Yeah. If a woman has her own, like, she has two accounts, and a man has two accounts, and they don't agree to come together as one, shit, what are they doing together, bro?
That's a fact.
On some real shit, like,
if we starting to talk about living together and this, that, and the third, and at some point we ain't talking about combining our bank accounts and shit, then we definitely gonna have we ain't gonna be able to move forward properly.
Cause on some real shit, it gotta be some honesty there.
Just a joint. Not even joining our bank accounts. That's having a joint bank account for the finances and shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know about your personal expenses. You know what I'm saying? Until we decide to become married or whatever. But we definitely if we living together, we definitely need to have a joint account to handle all our finances. I feel like that's the way.
But you know what? If you was all in with your relationship, right, and y'all was going to that next level, bro, I don't think nobody should have a fucking separate account, bro. Cause you know what that is? That's a safe net for both parties.
I think you gotta have a safety net.
I feel like you shouldn't, bro. I feel like you should be all in. If you agree to that marriage, you agree to coming together, you know what I'm saying? You agree to this monogamy, this is what you want.
Well, no, in a marriage, no, I don't think, no. I said in a marriage, no, we don't need to have our own accounts. But in this,
no, I'm saying in a marriage.
No, in a marriage, no, I agree, they know own account. We got our own accounts for.
And we see so many, like, bro, like, I done seen so many, like, shows about love and marriages and shit. And every one of the fucking shows, motherfuckers got numerous accounts. Like, everybody living a double life. Like, motherfuckers setting up for what if, or a rainy day, or this, that, and the third. Like, when the fuck is everybody go really bet all in? You not even all in. You know what I'm saying? You really playing it light. Like, you say you fuck with this motherfucker wholeheartedly, but you hide another count just in case this shit go left. You know what I'm saying? So you, in the back of your head, you know this shit finna go left. Yeah. You know it's finna go left.
That's how I said about the prenups, though. But you said you with the prenups.
I'm with the prenups. I don't want your pay, and you ain't getting none of mine. Straight up. I feel like a prenup is to protect you for a certain amount of time, and then y'all come back to it. Y'all reevaluate the marriage, and you see where each other at. Like, okay, you know what? Fuck this prenup. Let's take it off the table now. You know what I'm saying? We really in it for each other. But if y'all if y'all go ahead and enter that marriage, and y'all both basically on the same level, why not be all in? Now, if we both got M's and shit, you know, crazy money, like, maybe we should, like, work out the paperwork, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to, like, I don't want you to take nothing, I don't want to take nothing from you. That's just on some respect shit, you know what I'm saying? Because when you got a lot of money, I feel like them relationships is built on glass anyway.
Yeah, because everybody feel like they got power type shit.
Fact.
So let's get into it a little deeper, man. Infidelity. What if like, you know, y'all in y'all 3-way relationship
You know what?
and one of y'all cheat?
Man, why are we doing this?
How y'all deal with that?
Why are we doing this? Why is we doing this? Because if it's three of us in a relationship, that means you got options.
Facts.
You feel me? So why is we doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Like what if one of your girls cheat? You got 2 chicks and one of them.
Oh, if I found out a motherfucker cheated or went against the grain, man, I'm not with it, bro. I'm a cold-hearted nigga on that tip, bro.
It's
like,
one and done.
On me, shorty, I'm not. You ain't finna be on the team and shit. You out here.
If we in a
shaving
3-way,
points,
if we in a
fuck outta here.
3-way and you go cheat, yeah, you one and done. It's a one and done.
I feel like even with dealing with situations and shit, like if you out here, you fucking with somebody, right? And y'all out here having like, you know what I'm saying, interactions, y'all fucking. If a motherfucker get to fucking with somebody else while they fucking with you, bro, man, you might as well move them around, bro, cause you don't know how they letting this motherfucker get down on them. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what the fuck to what extent this motherfucker gonna do. You know how shorty get down for you. So imagine how she'll get down for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? She getting down. And then for the females as well, like you see how this nigga do what he do for you. I think that's why a lot of females be fucked up. Like, damn, I know what this nigga doing versus like I know what shorty be doing. So I'm not finna fuck with a motherfucker like shorty. You, man, I ain't gonna lie. If I find out on me, shit, Nino Brown, straight up.
Now, is you the exact same way in a monogamous relationship? Like, is it one and done?
On them, bro, definitely, bro. Bro, a bitch get the, listen, look, a female, bro, if she cheat on me, bro, I feel like, of course, like, some of it is my fault because, you know, maybe I wasn't, like, tuning in and watching, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I'm not finna fuck around, bro. Like, if shorty cheat on me, shit, we might as well go ahead and, go our separate ways on some real ass shit. And it's because, like, bro, like, my woman, I feel like my woman is a queen, bro. You feel me? Like, she like the highest standard of the highest standard. So if she break bad or she go, you know what I'm saying, whatever way she go, I feel like, man, I gotta move the fuck around my damn self because this motherfucker, like, it's a hole in this boat. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hole in the boat.
It's a hole in the boat. And you can't plug that hole. Shit, you gotta abandon ship. On me, like, I feel like, cause bro, like, that's like going, like, okay, you get a baddie versus a chick that's, you know what I'm saying, modern, or you get a baddie versus a normal, you know what I'm saying, chick or whatever. I don't want to say normal and shit, but a female that's, you know what I'm saying, all about her shit, you know, like she about her money, she about taking care of family, like, you know, she about she about this, that, and the third, right? Let's say she a 5 or a 6. They just put shorty up to an 8. Now let's say you fucking with a baddie, like shorty, she look good, she got hella followers, you know what I'm saying? She do this, she do that. No, I mean that's a motherfucking what? I mean, shit, like she look good, but she only gonna be there for so long, bro. Shorty gonna be out of there in due time. Like she gonna be out of there. Like that's like you gotta know the difference between these women. Like of course, a lot of niggas gonna be in these females' inboxes when they posting provocative pics and shit, explicit pics and shit. Shorty looking sexy and shit. Motherfuckers hitting the heart button. Like damn, the nigga got enticed. He's enticed. You know what I'm saying? It's provocative. You know, motherfucker like damn, I want that. A nigga want that. Now, look at it like this. Let's say she posting a traditional pic. You know what I'm saying? She got on a suit like a lawyer. You feel me? She got on the Hillary Clinton type shit. Striped suit, pin suit type shit. You feel me? Blazer. She ain't finna get no motherfucking hearts like that. You know why? Because, no, she ain't showing off her what? Her feminism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel what you're saying, yeah.
You know, like
she gonna get the love, but she ain't gonna get that super love like she would have got if she was ass out, tits out.
Right, and women want to call guys out for being thirsty, man. Like, we living in a world where everything is in the hand. That's why, bro, if you in a relationship, you got to establish, like, okay, Like, shorty, are you comfortable with your skin? Are you comfortable with yourself? Like, are you insecure? Let me know what you insecure about. I think that should be a main topic about with each party.
Yeah,
like
asking a woman her insecurities.
Yeah, asking the motherfucker their insecurities and being honest about that shit, bro. Like, what are you insecure about? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know so I can watch that.
A lot of people don't want to tell them their insecurities because they feel like they're going to use it against them.
I think women use it against men all the time. I think men disclose certain things, and women, their memory is motherfucking off the chain. And when they remember something, bro, they remember that shit forever. So, like their memory is like fucking immaculate. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell us certain things, like a guy, he be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, you went through that. And then he gonna push that to the back of his head. You know, he don't want shorty to really like feel some type of way. But you know what I'm saying? You tell a woman your insecurities, I don't know. A real woman not gonna hold that shit against you. But a little ass girl that's trying to get one up on you, she gonna put that shit in your face, my nigga. On me. And it's fucked up. But I feel like in order to have a real deep bond with a motherfucker, you gotta know a motherfucking insecurities. I gotta know, like, that shit makes you feel uncomfortable. I gotta know if you cool with that, you not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I got certain interests and shit. Like, I got certain things that entice me. I got certain things that I like. I might like a car, you know what I'm saying, with some women around that motherfucker. But I mainly might be liking this fucking car.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, let me know. Let a nigga know. Like, women be holding back. I feel like women be holding back for like 3 to 5 years of who the fuck they really are, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
3 to 5 years, unless you already know the woman. Then she can't pull that motherfucker like that cloak from, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, let's keep it real, bro. Straight up. A lot of these relationships, the reason why they don't last is because motherfuckers is not communicating, bro. They not putting that shit on the table. Motherfuckers running around, you know what I'm saying, like trying to fit this and fit that glove. Like, fuck that, man. Put that shit on the wood. This is who you are. This is what you expect. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to do this and do that. This is disrespectful to you. This is acceptable. And women, y'all gotta understand this too. A man needs to be able to let you know what the fuck it really is without you being all emotional and holding it against them. Like y'all in the situation, right? And she might want her family, like her family to come live with y'all. Shorty, you need to talk to me first about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to, you need to get my opinion about that, because think about it like this, right? You don't want me bringing nobody in the house without, you know what I'm saying, you'll say so, whatever the case may be, without communicating with you. So you shouldn't do it as well. Like, you gotta have that communication, bro. Like the older I get, I truly understand communication is fucking key, bro, to any success.
Factual. Man, let's take another tequila break, man. We got another video for y'all. This one's a little bit more deeper. Let's get into it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so a lot of times when I say that monogamy is unrealistic and polyamory is the solution, people think I'm talking about for men only. They think I'm saying that men should have multiple partners, and they should, but so should women. A lot of men say, oh, but men produce billions of sperm and can sire infinite children at one time, while women can only get pregnant once a year. They think that these facts prove that men should be able to have multiple partners while women can't. Well, let's look at nature and see what it really says. Our closest genetic relative is a primate called the bonobo. And male bonobos produce billions of sperm and can sire infinite children at one time, while female bonobos are pregnant for 8 months. And you know what? Male bonobos, because of this, are wildly promiscuous. But guess what? So are the females. These creatures are not monogamous at all. From an evolutionary standpoint, it makes more sense for a female to mate with multiple males because it increases offspring viability, meaning that it is more likely that one of your offspring will survive if they all have different genetics. Also, in some insects, it has been proven that mating with multiple males increased egg production and fertility. So guess what, men? You can produce sperm until you're blue in the face, but polyamory is still for the people, baby. Male and female. Okay, so a lot of times when I say that monogamy is unrealistic and polyamory is the solution, people think I'm talking about for men only. They think I'm saying that men should have multiple partners, and they should, but so should women. A lot of men say, oh, but men produce billions of sperm and can sire infinite children at one time, while women can only get pregnant once a year. They think that these facts prove that men should be able to have multiple partners while women can't. Well, let's look at nature and see what it really says.
Man, what's good? How y'all feel about it? Was Shorty dropping that
Bro,
knowledge or no?
listen, look, man, look. I gotta give Shorty this. Listen, obviously she did a fucking proper research, right?
She was into it.
And when you think about it, I mean, it's kind of a little bit, whatever. But think about it like this: there's like 8-1 women on this earth to men. So imagine all these niggas was like dropping it off in her guts, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right.
So,
It's already a shortage of men, so it's like, why would it make sense for y'all to have more than one when it's already a shortage?
bro,
That don't even make sense.
it's sad. It's sad because women will tell you like they want this, that, and the third, right? Like, I want a man to do this, I want a man to do that, right? And when a man does that, do she appreciate that shit? You feel me? Like, I feel like the main thing is this, bro. Like, people get bored, right? You got to figure out a way to always spark up your relationship. If you want your relationship to really succeed, you know what I'm saying, in advance, you always gotta be like having that bro. What I was saying, bro. Every motherfucking every 60 days, y'all need to come to the table, reevaluate your relationship, see if this the relationship for y'all, seeing what can y'all do to better it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta come to the fucking table, bro. Like, motherfuckers is not coming to the table. Ain't nobody trying to figure out what makes a motherfucker tick.
Ain't nobody on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened, bro? Like, I feel like you got certain people in the room where they just silence themselves. But then they get angry and they get outraged when somebody is doing a certain thing, you know what I'm saying, and moving a certain way. You're not voicing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And the main thing is this, like, you gotta fucking have communication, bro. Like, bro, communication is so fucking like oh man, like
Communication is key, but comprehension.
Oh my God, comprehension is fuck.
Because if you don't comprehend what the fuck is being communicated, that shit is pointless. I can say this shit all
Is that
day.
real communication if you can't comprehend? What the fuck?
Not at all. It's halfway.
Man.
Oh God, it's halfway communication.
Like,
if a motherfucker really ain't understanding what you trying to say to them, if a motherfucker ain't taking in and processing the actual message that you trying to push on them, and not just whatever they decided to take from it, so it can make sense to them. Shout out to that Broche de Oro.
What we sipping on, my boy?
Broche de Oro. Reposado.
Man, that shit smooth in the beat by me.
You feel me? It's local, Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like, bro, for me to make it to that level of, you know what I'm saying, monogamy, you know what I'm saying, it's a certain type of woman, bro. She gotta really understand what nigga is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, locked in, one, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, I don't want a motherfucking female that's go judge me on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, the judgment is
like shorty, I might got a fucked up family. You know what I'm saying? You get around the family like, damn, these motherfuckers wild as hell. They wild as fuck, but don't judge me. You feel me off that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like the worst thing you can do is judge your partner on some shit. Like, talk to them, get an understanding for whatever it is. If you don't agree with it or don't align with it, obviously you gotta communicate that as well and try to figure out what y'all is or ain't gonna do.
right.
But the judgment, that shit that's a low blow on some real shit. When your partner judges you, that shit really a low blow.
You know, cause a lot of times you be like really like expressing yourself, and then you sitting there with your with your spouse, like you really giving all you. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming from the stomach, like you, man, this is what it is. Y'all had that. Cause look, I don't know. Look, if you ain't never had no serious ass like conversation with the person you dealing with, that ain't the person. On me, if y'all ain't never talk about no real shit, uh, whatever, man. That shit just a situation, man. Cause even in business, like in business, you gonna talk about, yeah, I had a bad encounter with this individual and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, you did too? Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like it's no matter what the case is, like if you can't like reveal who you truly are, you know what I'm saying, and what your, like what you trying to establish or where you trying to go, I feel like you shouldn't be involved with that person.
Nah, I mean, yeah, facts. I didn't say nah like that, but yeah, nah, like definitely. If y'all can't, like I said, alignment. We got to be able to sit down, break down, talk about, plan out, orchestrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and make that shit happen, like real shit.
And a lot of times, you know what, bro? I look at it like this, right? Let's say like you crazy in the gym, right? And then your girl, she crazy in school, right? And she like, damn, I need to get in shape. And you like, damn, I need to get back in school. Right then and there,
Y'all can help each other.
y'all can help each other, man. Y'all can bring that balance to each other, bro. Like, I feel like whatever the other person is bringing to the table, like that's a reason you gravitating to that person. Like they can help you, and if you're not there to really utilize what you have, you wasting each other's time. Straight up, like you not really like fully committed. Like you got to be like committed to a certain extent where you willing to bet on this person. If you ain't willing to bet on the motherfucker that's on the side of you, why you with him? Straight up. If you ain't gonna bet on him, you in the wrong situation. Shit.
Facts. You definitely got to be willing to bet on that person. You got to be like monogamy is deep, man. I think monogamy.
I think that's the deepest it gets, bro. One person.
Monogamy definitely hit on a level deeper than a polygamous relationship could ever hit. Like I said, it all boils down to that union, that intimacy of two people. Now, again, I don't disagree or agree with polygamous lifestyle. Would I try it? I would try it.
Yeah, that's a try, bro.
But I can't say whether or not I would want to do it.
But do you? Okay, look. Let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. If you was in a polygamous relationship, right?
Right.
Do you feel like the woman that you are with, she got to be completely on board for it to succeed?
Oh no, that's what I said earlier in the show. Like, she gotta like girls. She gotta be into it. She gotta want to do it as well. It can't be nothing that I brought to the table on my own and I pressure her into.
Right.
If I gotta pressure you into it, first of all, I don't want it. That go for anything with a woman. If I gotta pressure you into it, I don't want it.
Because you know what the outcome is gonna be.
Right, it ain't gonna be what you thought it was gonna be. It ain't gonna be what you want it to be.
Exactly.
But yeah, if she got to be into girls first and foremost, because now you forcing her to be in a situation.
Isn't like 70% of women into women? I would say.
I don't, man. A lot of these women, man, they wait till they older to decide they want to turn, go that way, or be bi or whatever, or experiment. But I think I'm gonna put a number on it. But I definitely think a large population of women nowadays are bi.
Man.
You feel me?
Bi-curious?
Yeah. They still in their curious stage. They ain't all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, shout out to the women that's living in their truth, and shout out to the men as well that's living in their truth, man.
So how do you feel about kids in a poly relationship?
Whoa. You talking about involving the kids in a poly relationship?
What if y'all what if none of y'all got kids but you get both of them pregnant at the same time? And they decide y'all gonna come together.
Damn. Man, that's
Like think about the think about the LGB, the same sex relationships, right? And you gotta like explain that to the kid.
see, bro.
Now you gotta explain you got
Kids,
two moms and a dad at home.
what motherfuckers gotta realize this, right? With kids, their brains, right, always grow, right? So if you make something normal to them, they're going to go out in society and they're going to look, hey, this is normal in my household. Look, it's crazy, bro, because I honestly feel like if a kid comes from a same parent household, they are more likely to be the same.
Nah, man.
That's how I feel, bro. Nah, honestly, bro.
But I'm saying, okay.
Honestly.
But I'm saying, okay, you got two moms and a dad in there though. You got the three-way.
Man, the three-way gonna make
the
three-way is gonna make the boy look at life like, okay, this how shit should be. And the three-way gonna make the daughter look at life like it should be a certain way.
What if it's the two dudes and the chick?
Two dudes and a chick.
And they got a kid.
Y'all fuck that kid up forever, man. Y'all fuck that kid up forever.
They take turns getting there.
Cause basically this little girl gonna think it's cool to get fucking trained. Fuck you mean?
No, now I'm thinking about this on a deeper level. So, do y'all take turns getting her pregnant? You feel me? Or is one dude deemed the baby maker? Like, I would love to have a woman. They got two men on the show right now. This would be perfect time. Like,
damn.
I need to know how this works.
Hey, if y'all know the woman out there, let her know we got a prize up there for her, man. Because we definitely got to bring her on.
For women in polyandrist relationships, do both of your men, husbands, whatever, take turns trying to get you pregnant or getting you pregnant, or is one of them deemed the baby maker? Like, you know, I really want to know.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I mean, bro, we all fucked up and flawed in certain ways, but I feel like men, like, you know, until they find them true selves, like, they always gonna be exploring this shit and looking for the conquer. You know, but then when a motherfucker do figure it out, bro, like, he gonna only want a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? He gonna want what he gonna want. But I feel like, bro, like, the women that we dealing with now, bro, they are so, like, a lot of women are so stuck on what they see on TV or whatever is normal or whatever the case may be. Like this what a relationship is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a relationship shouldn't be like full of drama, and it shouldn't be about each other taking shots at each other or whatever the case may be. Like, why are you in a relationship, or why are you married to a motherfucker that don't respect you and hold you wholeheartedly? Like, you know, some real shit. Like, it gotta be some real respect, bro. Like, I'm not finna be with no motherfucker I don't respect. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not finna be with a motherfucker that don't respect me.
Exactly. Like, you shouldn't be. Like, you with a motherfucker that just disrespect you on so many levels and shit. Like, can't even, like, you know, like, when y'all do get that chance to be around each other or whatever the case may be, like, it should be a certain type of love. You feel me? Embrace it.
It should be, but
it should be.
But if you've been disrespected so much by a person, you can't even feel that love the way you supposed to.
Exactly. How can you?
You can't feel it the way you want to.
The love would never pan out how you would feel it supposed to be. Because look, think about it. You get with an individual and y'all think like, okay, this how we go. We rock like this. We got love for each other. You know, some motherfuckers just ain't got it in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, motherfucker just ain't got it. You know, stay showing up late type shit. But like, shorty just ain't got it in her. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not the type of guy that judge women and shit, bro. Like, I have a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like, my female family, you know what I'm saying? Female, like, relatives or whatever the case may be, like, and I know, like, damn, like, a lot of them in good situations. Then some in bad situations or whatever. But it's life, exactly. But at the same time, I know these women know exactly what they want and what they bring to the table. So with that being said, it's like I always look at a situation like I don't never want my situation to be one sided. My relationship, I never want it to be one sided. I want it to be like on an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? Like we meet at the tip off. You feel me? Like in the beginning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not where we both like broke or some shit like in that part. Like where we both established type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some real ass shit. And I think that'd be the main thing. Like motherfuckers not coming to the table when they're in they right, you know what I'm saying? Like in they right, like when they ready for what they, what's being presented and shit. Like you gotta be careful with that shit.
Fact. I don't know. I feel like when it comes down to it, especially with the polygamy aspect of it, with the kids and the family, like I ain't never think about that. And now that I'm thinking about that, like I don't know if I would want to have a kid in a household with 3 people, 2 moms and a dad, or 2 dads and a mom type shit. Like, I think that's sending like crazy signals to the kid. You know what I'm saying? And then how you gonna like? I get that y'all come together, but how you gonna feel about this other dude? Let's say you the second guy. And this other dude is chastising your child or whatever the case may be. Like,
see, that's the biggest fuck up right there. That's why 2 guys. Now the thing is this, right? If both of these niggas is like beta males and she the alpha, I think like Shorty gonna tell him like whip it up,
type
get it,
shit,
get
yeah.
it tight, motherfucker, get tight.
Yeah, get their ass lined
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what you're doing, nigga. Don't be doing this and shit. But it is fucked up, bro, because it's like being a stepdad to a kid. If they dad around and he doing what he's supposed to do, what the fuck do you do? I think you let the dad be the dad, and you just like
you just there for support.
Yeah, you just there for support, like because it's fucked up. But that's not your kid. If the dad is there, that is not your kid. On the real ass shit.
And same thing on the female side though. What if it's the 2 chicks, the guy he got his 2 ladies, one of them pregnant, one of them have a baby, and the other one don't got no kids by him? Like, you think the other one gonna feel some type of way because now she just a girlfriend and the other one the baby mama?
I feel like the second party definitely gonna feel some type of way. But if y'all let that second party know that they hold just as much as value in the relationship as the other, I think it'd be smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, if you gonna be in this poly relationship, like, you know what I'm saying, like, excuse me, like if you gonna be out there doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna be doing polygamy, you're doing your thing. You gotta have balance, and no matter what you do, like you gotta have some fucking balance, bro. Like, if you ain't got no balance in what you're doing, it's gonna go one way or the other. But if you have balance, it's gonna stand firm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna stand on something.
I feel you.
But motherfuckers don't be. I don't think motherfuckers be putting in that time to have something to stand on something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you on that. A lot of people don't, like you said, put in that time. They don't cultivate their relationships properly. Man, like, what about your family though? Like, what if how you gonna tell moms you got 2 chicks at the crib?
Oh, a guy? I don't think it's hard for a guy to just put that out there to their mom.
You think
Your mom know who the fuck you are, my nigga. Your mom know exactly who you are. She not new to this shit. Yeah. She know who the fuck she brought up in this bitch. You feel me? Shout out to the moms out there, man. Shout out to all the moms.
Look at that.
On me, nigga. Shout out to my motherfucking mama.
So what about the females then? How you think it is for a female to tell her mom and dad like she a part of a 3-way relationship?
9 times out of 10, her dad was doing what he was doing anyways before that. It was something in her that was enticed by the situation.
Fuck wrong with him?
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you feel about it though. He said.
Fuck wrong with him?
This nigga said 9 times out of 10, Pops was doing his.
Pops was doing what the fuck he was doing a long time ago. Shorty ain't just got new to that shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't new to this shit. She know exactly what the fuck is going on.
So you
She seen that nigga, you know what I'm saying, display that shit, that behavior, that action, whatever the case may be.
What up, Pat? What up, Pat?
Pat, what's the word, my boy? You know what I'm saying? She, you know, shorty put it out there, like.
So you feel like she could tell her pops that she in a polygamous relationships before she could tell her mom?
Listen, your pops was in a polygamous relationship before he told your mom. Like, shit, I'm just saying, like, a lot of motherfucking dads did it. Like, and it's the reason why the girl's so accepting too.
You said it's a lot of
Shit, bro, come on, bro. Like, motherfuckers be acting like the parents back in the day was so fucking clean and cut. Like, damn, these motherfuckers was bogus too. I know you seen BMF.
Oh yeah, Charles.
Pops, Charles in the club
Charles
and shit.
out there.
Charles at the booty club.
Charles got caught in the club.
Meech catch this nigga in the club, man. Come on,
he
man.
He in there with the neighbor. She trying to turn him out.
Trying. Shit. Pops finna get turned the fuck up and out. Straight up.
What Meech tell his ass? What Meech tell his ass? Shit, Pops. I don't think man supposed to be with one woman anyway. I ain't tripping. You think I'm gonna snitch you out? Like, shit.
Shit, how your son gonna snitch you out, nigga? He ain't even live by them. They live by that code,
you
nigga.
feel me, though?
Straight up, like, that's a real ass son, though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna break his mama heart for you, nigga. You gonna break his mama heart your own,
you
nigga.
gonna do that shit. He told it. He did tell him, though. He said, you don't think she going through enough shit, nigga, with me already being high end? Like,
man,
that's
nigga,
some real shit.
You the only thing that's holding this shit together. You the only glue. That's, I mean, for Charles, bro, that shit had to be hard, bro. She didn't touch that nigga for 6 months.
Oh, I had an uppercut shorty. What's
Damn, she didn't touch him. You know, she making sure she crying over the kids and shit. Charles trying to provide and shit. He doing everything it takes, bro. Ain't nobody giving this nigga Charles no love. Why they had to have Charles cheat, bro?
Charles can't get no black.
Charles had to cheat.
Black men don't even cheat either. That's the fuck.
Black men do not cheat. But that black man had nothing for like 6 to a year. He wasn't getting touched, fucked, licked, cupped, whatever the fuck. You feel me? Shit.
Hey,
Now he got a whole animal on him now.
Hey, but Charles was with them. Charles was quick pumping though. Charles was in and out.
You think so?
Boy, that shit was. Boy, Charles was in and out.
Hey, Charles was letting off when he been old then. That nigga had like a year hold up, back up, hold up, way.
Then went to the crib and gave her the same weak ass strokes. Kids, fuck roll with Charles. This nigga wild, fam.
Hey man, hold on.
This nigga.
Hold on, man. The nigga Charles, man. Listen, I respect Charles. I understand, man. Like, it's hard out here, man. This man is a God-fearing man. He's a father. He's been trying to provide for his kids and show them the right way. He's been trying to be a good husband. The nigga Charles is low-key an example of what the black man goes through, bro.
Black struggle.
Constantly,
trying
bro.
to keep your kids in order.
You trying to have everything right for these motherfuckers and shit.
Your woman ain't satisfying.
And your woman ain't satisfying you. She ain't giving you no pee. She playing around. You know what I'm saying? She out here living her life and shit, going to church all day, praising the Lord. What about praising me? What the fuck? Wow. This nigga Charles, bro, was working in the beginning like 12 to 16 hours, bro. Yeah. Nigga Charles wasn't getting no love. I'll never be a Charles, nigga.
Don't be Charles.
Straight up.
Fuck you, mean.
Don't be motherfucking Charles, man. Straight up. Be Terry or Meech. Big.
Look at that.
What you mean? That's two good niggas right there in their own way. Shit.
Hey, man, your ass bananas, man. I don't think.
Nigga, Charles had it the worst, nigga.
You think Charles? You think
what?
You think Charles could have had
his woman in what?
You think he could have had his wife and the neighbor at the same time on some polygamy? You think Charles could have pulled it together?
Never. Two black women like that?
I mean, he had it in him somewhere because, like, you got to think, Meech and them was like they was the nigga. It was in the blood somewhere.
The mama blood, nigga. It was the mama blood. You said she come through, do whatever the fuck she want to do. Straight up. I feel like, bro, like women, if a woman using that pee to control the situation, and you know to move things in her way and in her favor, you dead wrong. Like that P is not for that purpose. If you try to control a man based off the P, you lost on me. I ain't let no woman control me off no pussy. Straight up, my nigga. On me. We gonna come to this table together, or we gonna come to this motherfucker separately. Straight up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I refuse to let the motherfucking power of the P manipulate me. You feel me? Come on, man.
I feel that, my boy.
Some guys fall into that shit, bro. That P don't got that control of me. I don't give a fuck if Shorty, if I'm killing the box or she put the box down. B-boxing, whatever the case may be.
What if she came in the crib, right?
Okay.
What if she bust in the room in a Spider-Man outfit?
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, and she actually on the ceiling, and then she just drop on your shit, split, right on the dick. It ain't gonna have no power.
What the fuck type of shit is that, nigga? That's like some superhero shit, G-hero shit. What I'm saying is, bro, I would never give pussy power ever in my life, bro. Pussy don't got power over me,
Nah,
nigga.
I feel that.
On me, bro. I understand, like, that's a female, like, go-to card, but shorty, like, if we fucking around and we tied in, yeah, you my wife on me, or you my fiance or whatever the case may be, and you holding out, man, I'ma tell you now, you done fucked up. On me. Cause ain't no way in hell you finna like control a situation on some physical shit that we supposed to be doing naturally. You feel me? Like that shit be fucked up, bro. Like women really be thinking like they can manipulate a man based on the pussy, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, they can to a certain extent.
That's a weak dick nigga, man.
No, it's not.
Big dick energy.
No. Look at it like this. You in the crib, right? You married.
You married,
and your wife been asking you. Your wife been asking you to stop leaving your socks all over the house.
Okay.
She tired of picking your dirty ass, funky ass socks up every day, right?
Okay.
So then one night she just hit you with the, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? You, damn, okay, I feel you, know what I'm saying? Then the next day she just giving you with the cold, regular ass kiss.
Over some socks?
Right now, she ain't mad. She just trying to prove it. Yeah, she
Okay.
just trying to prove a point to you or nothing. She ain't angry or nothing. She just want to, prove a point. Give you a little dry ass kiss. She ain't make your lunch for work. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Cause she just trying to let you know, like, nigga, look, I ain't your maid. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot for you as is, and you see what it's like for me not to do some of them things, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's
the coochie might be one of them things that she take off the menu, like, type shit. I was too tired from picking up your socks. Looking at
that's petty though, bro.
It's petty as fuck.
But if she want a nigga to pick up them socks and shit, yeah. I'm not knocking. That's not a good method and shit. But come on, man. Like this nigga ain't picking up no motherfucking socks and shit. Like he bogus as hell. He run around this bitch, dirty ass feet, goof ass nigga.
Black feet.
Black feet. You know what I'm saying? We don't support that shit at all. You know, hygiene is key. But yeah, he definitely bogus, bro. But she ain't finna control. Bro, I'm not going, bro.
He said,
I'm not going, bro. That's why I'm gonna make sure I'm always a stand-up guy and I stand on what I stand on. You feel me? Like, I'm never giving no pussy no power like that over me, bro. Like, I swear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kings that was kings, I don't think that shit, you know, I don't think that's what it ever was. Like, a real ass king, you feel me? Like, he gonna listen to a queen and like, you know what I'm saying, what she gotta say, but he ain't finna let a motherfucker like, you know.
Some of them bitch ass niggas was definitely letting the female control their weak ass. You seen what happened with Troy?
What's the nigga what's the nigga David's son, man?
Who Davis?
King David, man, his son. I don't know, I forgot the nigga name, but King David's son was definitely a pussy. Straight up, that nigga was influenced by so many women and shit. That nigga was pussy, man. That nigga was big puss. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like to get into the biblical shit, but that nigga was big puss.
Are you talking about them David niggas? I thought you was talking about like them Greek niggas, Troy and
Troy?
Alexander.
Troy was a dog, my nigga. What you mean? Troy was a dog.
What about using the P as a distraction? Like, what if she overspent while shopping? Can she drop it on you and be forgiven?
Wait, what?
Like you, like basically distracting you with pussy. Like she did something wild, or she, whatever. She like she said overswiped the card or something. Like,
Oh, I mean, of course, that's occasional for some good pee, Like, you can, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, man, you wild as hell, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's fucking money. It's money. Like, that's okay. That's a pass, though. I get it. That's a pass.
it come and go. The money.
Yeah, the money come and go. Like, you fucked off some money. You went over the budget or whatever. You went over like whatever we got established and shit. That's okay. That's understandable. Like, I couldn't hold that against you and shit. But I'm talking about like a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, I think that's acceptable though. Like, if a woman gave you like crazy like fellatio after she just spent well over, it was definitely worth it. Fuck you mean? Spin again. Shit. Spin again. If I can get this shit again.
So you paid for the top.
If she your woman, shit, y'all both paid for it. Fuck you mean?
I mean, she definitely gonna put them jaws to work. Fuck you mean?
Hell yeah, like damn, I'm okay with that.
Look, man, you know what I'm saying? We had a little decent little conversation about the polygamies and the monogamies and the ins and outs and shit. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like basically, like at the end of the day, do what you want to do. Like, I don't judge nobody for their sexual preferences and how they get down. If you want to have 2, 3 girlfriends, 2, 3 husbands, whatever, do what works for you. Find people that's on your level, on your playing field, and y'all go out there and make it happen. Honestly,
Exactly.
that's the only way I can see it, man. Stop letting the outside people inside your relationship telling you how you should and shouldn't live, man.
Bro, and you know what? The best relationship is a private relationship. You don't need everybody in your business and shit judging you and whatever the case may be. Like, I feel like you shouldn't even put a motherfucker on your relationship till y'all engaged.
Nah, I definitely feel like, look, it ain't your business who I'm with until I'm with this person. Like, me and this person got to know that this is what it is before I tell anybody else that this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People be overshooting, overexposing their hand and shit. You know what I'm saying? These days with these relationships, that person ain't even fucking with you like that, or in a couple months you ain't gonna be fucking with them like that.
For real though, bro. A lot of situations be so fucked up because of the outside perception of your situation and shit. You got motherfuckers doing extra digging and extra dirt just to see you hurt. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers on the outside don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I hope y'all fucking listening. Because the ladies, bro, they be letting so many outside entities like enter.
Oh yeah, and they shit, man. So many. Misery loves company, and it's like a woman is like damn near a easy target for miserable friend.
Man.
We gonna get into that shit another time though, man. It's that time.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get up out of here. Gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Take care of some things.
Motherfucker got big days tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? It is Monday. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I am your boy Asshole Poppy.
You already know it's your boy Feel Good.
And this is your motherfucking Cold Field Show.
Hey, you already know we brought it to y'all and it was spicy night.
For sure. Tonight we talked about polygamy and monogamy and things of that nature. We had 2 good clips in the tequila breaks. If you wasn't here earlier, go back and rewind and watch the show. As always, please like, subscribe, share, follow on Facebook, YouTube. Look us up on TikTok and Instagram as well, man. We love y'all. Good night.